Hi, and thank you for joining us here at Tax Talk UK, where we talk about all things tax and consider other important aspects of working for yourself, running your small business, being self-employed. So today, as part of our bite-sized series of QuickBooks demo videos, I'm going to show you how to customize the invoices in your QuickBooks software. And before I do that, if I could please ask you to take a moment to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you'll easily be able to refer back to this information if you should need to, as well as being able to navigate to the other information that we have available on a whole host of topics, all aimed at supporting you in your self-employment. And specifically, if you go to our playlists and you look for the QuickBooks guidance playlist, then in that playlist you will find other demo videos with hints and tips on how to get the most out of your QuickBooks software. So on then to creating templates and customizing your invoices in your QuickBooks software. So if I just jump into the demo software, so where I'm looking to go is into the cog, into the settings cog, and I'm going to be looking for custom form styles. So if I select that, so I'm going to select a new style, and it's invoices that I want to be customizing today. So I'm going to select that it's an invoice, and then you will see the default QuickBooks template, and this is where you would go to customize. So you can use some of the pre-populated templates if you would wish, and you just simply choose which one, which kind of design that you would like, and then you can add your own logo to your for your business, to your invoices, and you may decide that the color you would like to change, and so you can do this also just simply selecting which you'd like to do. And you can also change the font on your invoices too. And so you can see here a preview of how your changes are going to look on an actual invoice. So in terms of the content, if you click on that tab, then some of the sections that are editable. So for example, in the payment details and footer, you can add your sort code and your account number. That will mean that your customers or your clients, when they receive your invoice, they will actually on that piece of paper have the details of how to pay. And you can also change the default email that goes along if you're emailing your invoices in this section too. So as you can see, you can't completely customize the invoice. You can't have exactly what you would necessarily like, but there is a lot that you can do to customize. So we can give this a name. I'm just going to give that the name Pink, and if we save that, you can now see that name here in the customized forms. So let's just save one with nothing much changed. So now you can see that there are two. We've created two different templates. Now, don't worry if you don't create any template. You don't have to worry about this. The QuickBooks will simply refer to its default template. So if you decide that you want to change something in a specific template, then you can simply edit, and that will take you back to where we were. What you'll also see the option in the drop down is to make the default. So I'm going to show you in a minute how you would actually apply these invoices. But if you wanted them to apply to all of your invoices, you would make it the default, and then that would override the QuickBooks default. And every invoice, unless you selected differently, would use your default. So I'm going to make the pink one just because it stands out, so it's really easy to see what we've done. I'm going to make that default. Unfortunately, because it's a demo, it won't actually allow us to override the default, but you can still see that is what you would do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go into an existing invoice that's already created in our QuickBooks software, just to show you how you would actually apply those invoices. So as I mentioned, if you've created your template and you've selected that to be your default, then that is automatically, if you just went to the print or preview and print previewed, you will automatically see either the QuickBooks default or any default that you've chosen to override this. But let's say, for example, that there is a certain some of your invoices, or a certain client or customer, or a certain product, or some particular invoices that you want to look different, and you've created that template. Then when you're looking to actually print or email that template, that specific invoice, if you once you've got your invoice all populated, if you click on Customise and then you select the template that you want this particular invoice to use, and then if you print or preview it, then you can see that your that specific template will be used. It could be, for example, that you have one in larger print, one in a different color. There could be lots of different reasons, but then also lots of people would only have the requirement for one template for their invoices. So as I mentioned earlier, you don't have to change it. You can just use the QuickBooks default, and that is no problem at all. But if you do want to customize your invoices, then hopefully this has shown you how to do that. So thank you very much for watching. If you have found this information helpful, please do take a moment to hit the like button, and please do remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you. Goodbye.